So, chat, I'm only going to say this once. It's raping time. Okay?
Oh man, I want to make a joke right here about about which one of us is about to. Damn it! I can't make the joke. Fuck.
So here I am.
Oh look, it's a pathetic guy who can't separate reality from fiction, and is desperate for the world to pay attention to him to the point where he'll do pretty much anything to get on camera. Someone who has fallen off incredibly hard in recent times. And, oh wait, he's dressed as Joker. So, for anyone who hasn't been following the previous videos, I criticized a dude by the name of Queeman. Because of that, a dude named Morale decided he was going to take me down for Queeman. Very cringe, very pathetic. And he failed. So, this guy Himpledone decided he's going to take me down for Morale, and as you'll see, he failed. It's just, I don't know. Why don't you guys focus on something other than trying to take down people who are raising legitimate and correct concerns about other people that you want to work with? Even Queeman himself, the original guy, backed down on what I was criticizing him about. What the fuck are you guys even doing at this point? It's pathetic.
Why so serious? Why so slimious, you could say, okay?
Alright, first of all, motherfucker, slimious is not a word. Second, that's the wrong Joker. Can we get a little bit of consistency out of you, please, Himpledone?
Do you want to know how I got this block?
That is still the wrong fucking Joker.
We gotta know what we're dealing with here. And we're dealing with an evil chocolatier who lives in the walls. Okay?
There's an evil chocolatier.
Slimebeast, apparently. That's his fucking, like, that's his, like, title.
Chocolatier, man, like he likes chocolate.
Yeah, like he, like, makes chocolate like Willy Wonka or some fucking retarded shit like that.
Okay, first of all, it's Willie McDuff, okay? It's entirely separate, different property, legally distinct. Second, I will not have anyone talking shit on the unknown. Fuck you.
Let's dive in. Okay?
Motherfucker, I'm not going to be able to call out every time he gets it wrong.
I'm gonna share my Discord DMs, okay? Do you understand that? Now, usually you're not supposed to do that, are you?
Well, I mean, you joke, obviously. But yeah, usually you're not supposed to take DMs that you have with someone who supposedly you're friendly with, like someone that you're talking about other stuff with, someone that you're having conversations with. You're not usually supposed to take DMs from somebody and then go to other people and go, look what this fucking dipshit DM'd me. Especially if it's something where the person is coming to you specifically for help with an issue. Kind of a dick move in general. It's not a huge deal. It's not the be-all, end-all thing. I don't think you belong in prison for it, but it just is a dick move from an unreliable and sketchy snake of a person who should never be trusted again throughout the entirety of YouTube. But that's just me. But yeah, I mean, just go ahead and joke about the fact that you literally cannot be trusted with anything. It's very funny joke.
October 30th. Halloween Eve, you could even say. Okay? I receive a video file from Slimebeast. And he says, am I missing something here? This is a 3-minute video that attempts to unfairly paint my friend Morale as a hypocrite.
So what you're saying is that if Morale says putting censored child pornography in a video makes you a pedophile, and then I show that he himself did that, and I question, you know, what does that imply about him? Is he just making shit up on the fly, or is he saying he's a pedophile? Like, what the fuck? You know, how the actual fuck? So pointing out that actual hypocrisy that exists in real life as an event that occurred publicly, on record, that is now framed as attempting to paint him as a hypocrite. I think it's pointing out something hypocritical that he did. Now, there can be any number of excuses or explanations for it. There could be an apology. There could be anything, in the future of that scenario. But to sit there and be like, this video attempts to paint Morale unfairly as a hypocrite, by showing that he's a hypocrite. Okay.
Now, chat. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm fiercely loyal. Okay?
I'm a bit of a good guy.
I'm a bit of a great guy. So, when this happened, what do you think I did, chat?
What do you think he did, chat? Did he, A, stand up for his friend and tell me in DMs, Slimebeast, you've got it all wrong. I've watched your video and here are the problems with it. Or do you think he, B, said, Slimebeast, your video is correct, and then went on to send it to Morale, essentially to cause problems? Because make no mistake, when I DM'd Himpledone and I said, am I missing something here? And then later on went on to say, I'm just making sure it wasn't like a joke or something like that. That's me literally asking Himpledone, you're friends with Morale. You know this situation. You know this guy. You know what's going on. Am I getting something wrong? And I guess, fuck me for trying to check if I got a story right. Because Himpledone sure seems fucking allergic to that concept. The time to speak up and mention that you disagreed with something, anything in the video, was literally when I asked you what your opinion was. And to be a cowardly little shit, slinking along into someone else's DMs, to whine and cry about the fact that this video was made, instead of addressing me personally, shows that you just have no backbone. And you have no balls. You're just flopping around everywhere. No spine, no testicles. You're just a pathetic wretch of a person.
Do you think I just sat there? Do you think I just watched it? No. Chat, I immediately sent it along to my friend, Morale.
Instead of just having the guts to tell me to my face that you disagreed with it. No backbone, no balls, no guts. What have you got left? Certainly not a funny bone.
My friend Morale, he deserved a little heads up when it comes to having hit pieces published about him.
This cringy, goofy-ass motherfucker is talking about a 3-minute video that showed 2 points in which Morale was hypocritical. How commentary rotted does your slop brain have to be to think that that's a fucking hit piece? This stream that you're doing is a fucking hit piece, more so than any video I've made. What the fuck? I mean, you even titled your stream Slimebeast Bridge Nuked, as if you're nuking the bridge after I told you to shut the fuck up and blocked you. Like, you can't even fucking be honest about who broke up with who in this situation. Oh god, it's beyond fucking cringe. I can't do this anymore. But I have to.
I looked at his video, and it's heavily censored. We will look into this, and yes, it is heavily censored, which is why it's such an unfair video.
So this dead meme, dressed as a dead meme, is now going to say that because Morale put child pornography in his video that was better censored, was censored more betterly than the CP in the other video, that somehow makes a fucking lick of difference. It's fucking still censored CP, and that's the fucking point of the discussion. The original video had what was thought to be CP, with a couple red lines over it to cover up like the naughty parts. Turned out to be an 18-year-old model, I guess. Morale's video was more heavily blurred, but actually featured real children, I guess. So, the problem is this. When Morau was arguing this point, he said across the board as a blanket statement that putting CP in a video censored was just bad in and of itself, and it made you a pedophile. He did not clarify and say barely censored, poorly censored, not fully censored, or not fully blurred, or in any way recognizable was bad. He said that doing it at all was bad. So this quibbling little notion of, well, this was censored differently from the other one, it brings to mind a certain other dead meme.
Looks like it's sweeping time. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep.
Slimebeast says,
Yup, I wonder if he censored it himself or got it from someone. Side point though, my main thing is it seems like he says whatever his preferred creators would like and goes after whoever would impress them. It's clear he doesn't believe in what he was yelling about, etc., despite the convincing tone.
and then, now this is directly from Morau. I have DMs of Morau sexting a 13-year-old.
So yeah, what follows here is Himpledone and Morau trying to feed me false information, I guess with the hopes I would go public with it, at which point they could say, Slimebeast is a liar. Like, I don't know what the fuck this ops shit is. This is so fucking brutally unfunny and painfully stupid. I'm just gonna skip it. Suffice to say, I didn't take the bait because I'm not somebody who just hears something in a DM and then goes and fucking says it's true.
Why do you think I was so upset? Why do you think I felt the need to break the golden rule of commentary? Huh?
And here we can see the reason for all of this shit is Himpledone leaked DMs broke, quote-unquote, the golden rule of commentary by snaking somebody and being a piece of shit. So now we can actually see what this is all about. It is straight fucking cope. It is lol, I was trolling. It's just all of this bullshit to go back and try to explain away why it's not so bad. It's not that bad that he essentially just broke the trust of somebody for no fucking reason and was just being deceptive and trying to do ops and trying to spread false information and all that. This is pure cope. This is going back and saying, haha, I was only pretending to be a fucking dipshit. It's sad, and I was rooting for Himpledone. That lyrics dude, he kind of distanced himself from Himpledone, and Himpledone was in his Discord server saying, oh, you know, lyrics doesn't want to associate with me anymore because I made that Pomnigate video, and in the Pomnigate video I was directly asking people to report the Pomnigate videos, and lyrics didn't like that I was essentially brigading or doing a call to action, however he phrased it. And, you know, he seemed pretty down about it. I actually offered, I was like, Himpledone, you know, you do good voices, so if you ever want to do, like, creepypasta narrations on the creepypasta channel, you know, maybe that would be, like, you know, a good break from commentary. He had just gotten his ass handed to him in a debate with Mr. Sen, if I remember the timeline correctly. You know, this is something where I was rooting for this dude, and I was like, you know, you aren't made for this. You seem like you just want friends. You seem like you're desperate, you know, for attention from somebody at some point, so you're like, you know, hey, Morau, you can be my bull. Just whatever you want, Morau. Anything you say, boss. You're my new lyrics. Just, I'm being a dick, and, you know, people will say, oh, he's, you know, saying this all seriously, and he means it. I don't fucking mean it. I'm being a bitch. But yeah, I was rooting for him, and then he kind of just did all this shit, and I was like, oh, alright, well, I guess you deserved it. I guess you deserve to be thrown out of this or that. Whatever.
So Slimebeast first picked a fight with Morau way back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean 13 days ago.
Ooh, no, you got that wrong, Himpledone, but far be it from you to say things that are true. Yeah. So, back in the day, as anyone who is watching this video on my channel can attest, by simply looking at the other videos on my channel, back in the day, a few weeks ago, I quote-unquote picked a fight with Queeman. Now, I'm just going with your wording here with picking a fight. What it actually was I saw something I found interesting and disagreed with, and I made a video, just a little social media post, saying I disagreed with certain actions. Something, again, Queeman has backed down on. But yeah, so I made this comment, this video, about something Queeman had said. And after that, Morale picked a fight with me to defend his lady's honor. Kind of like you, Himpledone, are now picking a fight with me to defend your lady's honor. It's weird how that goes on down the line. What I want to know is who's going to defend Himpledone? Is this where it stops, or is someone out there going to try to pick up the shield and defend Himpledone from someone who's right? But yeah, framing this as one day Slimebeast picked a fight with Morale for no reason is so fucking dishonest. I shouldn't be surprised at this point. I want to think the best of people. I am constantly proven wrong.
Let's look at Slimebeast's pinned comment. For anyone wondering, Morale's starting position was that if you compare two people who committed an act, you're also implying that the two people in question have both done other actions as well. My position was that if you say two people did a specific action, this has no further connotations beyond that, full stop. This clip is from the point where Morale agrees that it's not about the two people as a whole, but the two specific actions. He then kicked me from the call shortly after the stunlock and claimed victory somehow. Now what Slime isn't mentioning is that in this debate, he tried to say, chat, that Jewish people are a race.
So if you want to know what this is about, basically when I was having a discussion with Morale, he asked, what would I think if somebody said, that person is like Hitler? And I said, well, I would think they were racist. And so he said, do you think Jews are a race? And I was like, well, I mean, I don't know, I guess so, yeah. I've heard that before. So that was something that they pounced on, Himpledone and Morale and all these people. And you may wonder, why are they pouncing on something like that? It's because they have nothing else. As a non-Jewish person, as a Gentile, I should not be speaking on this subject with any authority. So I'm just going to give the floor right now to 4 Jewish people.
I think we are preoccupied with that as well. I think we as Jews always want to know whether someone is Jewish by their looks and why they don't look Jewish. So, and so what I said before, this sort of racial idea clings to us. We all have this idea, even though it's so amorphous, you can't really hang your hat on it.
And I see our colleague Rebecca Jefferson and David Pollinger's comments also sort of bring us back to what Jack was just talking about, the 23andMe and ancestry tests, which are kind of part of this conversation. I feel like that's adding to our kind of tribal moment, where it does feel like, because of what people are able to find out about their ancestry and sort of talking about being 99% Jewish, I think it's something like a racial definition, but I tend to think of it as being a little bit tribal, almost as I imagine when people get those results, they think, oh, I'm really part of this tribe. I don't know what other meanings it might have for folks.
Do I know everything in the fucking world? No. Do I know everything about Judaism? No. Did I know all this stuff before I fucking started? No. But when I don't know something, I look it up, which is more than I can say for you. So you can argue with me all you want, that's fine, but I'd like to actually see you argue with the people in the clip I just showed.
But of course, Slimebeast isn't gonna tell you that. It's a good thing I'm here.
The commentary joker.
Yup, Slimebeast is not going to tell you that, except for the fact that I did. Here it is on your screen right now. Immediately. I told everybody. This is going to be an hour-long video of me just saying over and over again that Himpledone lied. Fuck!
Guys, I won. I had one sentence where Morale, said something that I vaguely agree with. I won.
What else would you call it when you start a debate with a position and the other person starts with the opposite position, and then after an hour of arguing, the other person agrees with what you said, and then after the person agrees with what you said, they kick you from the call in a bout of butthurt.
Okay.
Do you know who the fuck Himpledone is?
Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm the Junkler.
Motherfucker, are you doing a Batman voice now? What? We're going to skip a part here because Himpledone starts just reading a comment out loud, and it's nothing really productive until he gets to this point.
Now, you'll notice that you can't see what this comment is in reference to, and that's because Slimebeast, when he doesn't like a comment, he deletes it.
So what Himpledone is referring to is the fact that a few people from his server did a bit of brigading on my channel, did a bit of spamming. They posted the same comment over and over and over again within a short period of time, essentially just trying to be, you know, annoying pricks, obnoxious, trying to be funny, whatever. These were all deleted, but what I did was I hid the user from the channel. So each person who posted, hidden from the channel. That means that any previous comments they posted are also gone because the user is hidden from the channel. Himpledone knows this because Himpledone is the one posting the screenshot of people doing this on my channel. So when people's comments are missing, specifically in this case, it's because of this. Because they were hidden from the channel. Himpledone knows this. Himpledone is the one who tweeted about it. Himpledone frames that as, whenever Slimebeast doesn't like a comment, he deletes it. I don't know why I'm expecting any honesty out of Himpledone at this point. I guess I'm just surprised at how low the bottom is when it comes to how far he's willing to lie.
But without further ado, let's see what caused me to do the ultimate snaky, horrible betrayal. Okay? Supposedly,
Wait, so he literally... So what
Slimebeast
he thought
has
was CC,
something
literally
for
just put
us
like 2 bars over it.
to
I don't
show
know
us
anything about this.
that this is so much worse than we could ever think.
Another little sleight of hand from Himpledone, the birthday clown that you don't want to leave alone with your kids. Simply because he will leave them incredibly depressed, Himpledone is now going to pretend that I said this is so much worse than anyone could have imagined, when I'm just pointing out hypocrisy.
So he said that he has proof that Morale, in fact, posted this. So let's see what that is, right?
I know it's a small point, but everything that comes out of this dude is so bad faith and dishonest. Slimebeast says that this is what was done. Bitch, it's right on your screen. What do you mean Slimebeast is saying that that's what it is? It's fucking right there. It's in the video. Like, the way he frames things is poisoning the well from the beginning.
Okay,
Today we will
okay.
be viewing
So, chat. Naturally, when you see this, look at this. Look at this giant bar. You see blurred CP in Morale's video. So, this is going to look pretty bad, right?
I mean, it's going to look like there's blurred CP in Morale's video, which there was. Anything else you want to make out of that is just going to be a construct of your own fucking imagination.
It's not like Slimebeast would ever maliciously put a censor bar over something to make it look way worse, right?
So let me see if I got this right. Morale makes the point saying that putting blurred child pornography in a video is a bad thing, okay? I make a video saying that I can get behind that. I can agree. Putting blurred child pornography in a video is a bad thing. But in that video I also say, by the way, Morale did that exact thing in the past, and still has the video up to this day, and doesn't want to edit it out in YouTube Editor, and, you know, just is leaving it up purposefully. I say all that, and your takeaway is Slimebeast should also have blurred CP in his video, talking about how he doesn't like blurred CP in videos. Like, brain damage? Himpledone, fill the kiddie pool before you dive into it, brother. This motherfucker is sitting here, and his point, literally, is Slimebeast should have put blurred child porn in his video, talking about how no one should put blurred child porn in their video. Wow. I think we found an Olympic-level mental gymnast. Get this man a ball cap and tracksuit. Here, okay, let me fix that part of my video for you, Himpledone. There you go. Does that take care of everything? Are you happy now?
Now, chat, this is the image, the screenshot that Morale received.
Oh my fucking god, he put the blurred CP in his own fucking stream. This is something that even Morale says nobody should be doing. And you're just doing it in defense of oh my... Am I in Psycho World? I feel like I'm in Psycho World. Why, it all seems topsy-turvy.
At no point was he interacting with CP.
At no point did I say that he was.
He already had a picture that was so censored, that was so unrecognizable, you can't even see any features of this child. You can't even see what's going on. And the caption is what tells us what's happening. Now, is that the vibe you would have gotten if you saw this?
Yeah, because, like, right there, it says blurred. Do you not see the word blurred? It goes BLURR, and then it ends with ED, which you're probably familiar with.
So I saw this, and I said, this is so clearly just bad faith.
So because I didn't want to put blurred CP in my video and covered it with a box and wrote on it that it was blurred CP, that's bad faith because you decided to try to find some way to pick at the video and you couldn't find anything worthwhile to say, so you decided to come up with the invention that censoring it made it look worse than it is because you say so. I'm kind of losing track here. Which one of us is bad faith?
When is this video from?
I'm gonna cut you off there, Dickless the Clown. It doesn't matter when it's from because it's still up. Every day that it's still up, there is still the same fucking problem. So, it could be fucking 12 years ago. Doesn't matter. Still up. Still kept up by the person who made it.
Slimebeast is allergic to research.
You talk a lot of shit for a guy who didn't check which Joker he's dressed as.
Slimebeast fell off once he started doing Drama Slop. Dude, he fell off quite a bit before that, but we'll talk about that.
Oh yeah, really fell off ever since I started doing drama recently. Let's see, what's one of my oldest videos here from 2016? Holy shit. Mr. Creepypasta and Vincent Vinacava dishonor real dead humans for Kickstarter cash. 2016, drama, crazy. 2017, drama. 2018, drama. 2022, drama. And that's just things that mention Mr. Creepypasta. Oh my god. Oh, I'm allergic to research, though. I'm the one who's allergic to research. My channel has always been about complaining and just bitching and whining. You guys are fucked.
What does this imply, I wonder?
Well, Himpledone, if you look on your screen, it says that the same blurred image was in the video again, meaning that Morale put blurred child pornography in a video twice. It's just a little bit further than once. I mean, I'm not sure what's so hard to grasp about that concept. What does this imply? Ooh, that it was twice.
That he didn't censor it.
And it in fact implies that Morale was showing something really bad.
No, it doesn't, because it says blurred. Right on the screen. Right there. You can make up as many talking points as you want, you disingenuous, bad faith fuck. But no, it clearly says that it's a blurred image. It doesn't say badly blurred. It doesn't say barely censored. It doesn't say poorly blurred or, you know, anything else of the sort. It just says blurred. Anything you make up beyond that is entirely on you. I don't know, motherfucker.
Just to be thorough, Morale also placed blurred gore, hentai, and lolly in his vid, which is nothing that he talked about. So who cares?
It's almost like it says just to be thorough on your screen, because it's just to be thorough.
I feel like that point's kind of like hypocritical, you know, seeing like the past with Moth and...
Oh, I know.
Which,
massively.
you know, Slimebeast has done the same.
Uh-oh. Wee little Spindling wants a bite of the Queen's cake. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, Spindling wants some of this, and he says it's hypocritical based on my Plague Moth videos. I don't remember having blurred child pornography in my videos. I don't remember having blurred lolicon in my videos. lolly images maybe of like, fully dressed things where I'm like, look at this image that Plague Moth, had on this or whatever. I don't remember blurred gore in my videos. Now, that something may have slipped by. I could be wrong. But it just is interesting how little Spindling wants to chime in and be like, yeah, it's also a bit hypocritical. What? Okay, can we cite any examples? Because if you do cite an example, and here's the thing. If you do cite an example where something slipped by me, if I wasn't thinking about it at the moment or something like that, I'll edit it out of the fucking video. Because I'm not some dipshit who's going to be like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because that would be conceding. That would be conceding to someone else, so I'm not going to do it. Even though I disagree with it, and I say that I no longer support it, I'm not going to do it, and I'm just going to leave it up for the rest of time. Let me know in the comments below. Spindling, you're not blocked. Leave a comment. Which video? Where? Anytime you're ready. Now, don't forget, the point was that Morale was being hypocritical in his stance. I'm not the person who came forward and said, hey, this is a big problem and everybody should be abiding to what I say. Mainly, the point is that Morale was being a hypocrite and turning on a dime to appease whoever the audience was at that moment.
So option 1 to Slimebeast. Morale thinks pedos put blurred CP in videos. And he himself did it. So, wow, incredible faith. Operating under incredible faith.
Alright, everybody who's stuck with the video this long, who's still watching, I want to know in the comments below, what is your opinion? What the fuck is Himpledone talking about here? If you say that someone else is a pedophile for doing something, and then you do that thing, are you not then, by virtue of existing in the real world, are you not then implying something about yourself? Option 1 is literally, you said this, and you did it, so what does that imply? There's no way around that. That is option 1.
And so this guy genuinely sent me a video implying that my friend, by his own terms, is a pedophile, and he expected me not to leak it.
I expected you to use your words and let me know if I was getting something wrong, which I directly asked you. Instead, you decided, well, he's wrong, but I'm going to let him continue to be wrong, and then I'll expose him for being wrong. You're fucking weird, dude. You're creepy. You're a little freak. You're a little freak boy.
It's criticizable, question mark? I really do not think it is. I don't know the full context, and I get the point that you are making with a putting a censor over the censor, but Slime's censor literally says blurred CP, so he could make the argument that it's not bad faith. I mean, come on, dude. We know what it's implying. Like, come on. It's a common sense argument.
Oh, shit. There's some people in this chat that disagree with him. Oh, fuck. Guys. Let him keep being wrong so that I can expose him.
Maybe you could have waited it to leak it. I think that was kind of mean. No, I wanted him to know what was going on in advance because he was about to be called a pedophile, implied to be a pedophile.
Guys, wouldn't it be funny if the next thing that he shows totally destroys his argument that I was implying Morale was a pedophile? Wouldn't it be funny if the next thing that comes up on screen immediately after he says that totally dismisses the idea that I made a video to imply that Morale was a pedophile? You get the idea. Okay, here we go. Here we fucking go.
All right. So let's look at option 2. Option 2. Morale just says whatever gets him approval from other commentary folks that he likes.
And there we go. The point of the video, very obviously, is not to say that Morale is a pedophile. At the end of the video it says, well, one option is that Morale thinks pedophiles put blurred CP in their videos or censored CP in their videos, and he did it, so I guess that he's saying, that he's a pedophile. That's option 1. But option 2, or the more likely thing, Morale just changed his tune because he realized that was an unpopular position. Ooh, and the funny thing is, Himpledone doesn't even realize that that completely destroys the entire argument he just set up. So he knew this was coming up. He saw this before. This is one of the times he did research. And even knowing that that was the point of the video, he still did all of that setup pretending that the point was something else.
So the two options are that he's either a poser or a pedophile. There's no middle ground.
Yeah, either he's saying that only pedophiles do a certain thing that he did, which implies that he's a pedophile, or, the more likely option, he changed his position. Those are the two options. Does anybody have a third, fourth, or fifth that they'd like to add? I mean, the only thing you can bring up is why did he change his position? I believe it's for one reason. You believe it's for another. So be it. But yeah, those are the two options. All right, so at this point, I feel that Himpleton's reputation and his credibility are dog shit right now. They're destroyed. They're in the gutter, gone forever. I don't know. Maybe he'll make a comeback at some point. But yeah, totally just fucked. So I don't really see much reason to make you guys sit through the other 2 hours of stream. 2 hours of stream that I have where I could go through point by point of all the rest of the bullshit that he says. I don't see a point in that. I've already proved he's a fucking malicious liar. But, you know, it depends on what happens, I guess. If Himpleton wants to open his fat fucking mouth again, maybe I'll just keep going and I'll go through, maybe in 30-minute segments, go through the whole fucking thing. If you leave comments saying, please go through it again, I'm a softie, so I probably will be like, alright, I'm going to do what you want. But I don't plan to, at this point, go through another 2 fucking hours of this dude just being disingenuous over and over. Because all I can do is sit here and say, he's disingenuous here. He's disingenuous there. He's lying here. He's misrepresenting there. He's wrong here. He didn't research that. He's making this up. He's, you know, whatever various things. It's going to be the same shit over and over again. Himpleton equal dishonest. Himpleton equal butthurt. Himpleton mad. Himpleton very mad. Himpleton protect kitty friend. Bobo pet kitten. You know, this is a very primal, guttural response from Himpleton, protecting his little cat boy. So I think I've done as much as I need to do here to prove that he's a fucking idiot. Again, as I said, if you ask for it, I'll probably do it. So please don't ask for it. Again, also, if Himpleton wants to keep going and wants to keep being a stupid bitch, I probably will then go through and just say, okay, well, here you go. Every fucking lie you fucking told, everything you misrepresented, everything you were disingenuous about, everything you were bad faith about. There's also the fucking debate where I steamrolled the fucker. Does he want me to go through that? I don't know. There was a call-in thing afterward where, oh boy, morale got fucked and he doesn't even realize yet. But that's another video. I probably will make the morale fucked himself video. But yeah, I think that's it for this one. Essentially, the takeaway is Himpleton has hit rock bottom. His name is Dirt, and there's nowhere to go but up from here. Himpleton, good luck. Clean yourself up. Get some real friends who aren't enabling your bullshit behavior, and just try to be better. You have some talent somewhere in there. Try to find it and use it.